just a, I was gonna say reminder, more of a notice, I guess. It's not really a reminder, but we'd appreciate no spoilers from anyone who's opened one. Speculation is fine. We've all been speculating, but I do not want to know what anybody actually got. Thank you. Thank you. Promise. Yes, there is a non-zero chance that it is a smart doll. Thank you, Anna. 뻔한 얘기지만 널 보면 그냥 좋아. 매일 보고 싶어 함께 있는 순간들도. Okay, whoever told Sandy the shoe size of the Smart Doll Plus, thanks.
I'm now sitting here on Amazon looking at size 6T shoes.
Good Lord.
Christina, if you could share, if you have the measurements for Smart Doll Plus, I would love to have them.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. We're still trying to hunt something down, but Sandy's just like got the bug now.
Yeah, so I know they're coming. I'm gonna make sure I get one.
Yeah, gotta make, I guess.
I'll be your night.
The thumbs up were for Christina.
I just feel so lucky. 운명이라 믿어요. 아름다운 그대여. I just feel so lucky. 운명이라 믿어요. 아름다운 그대여. I just feel so lucky. 운명이라 믿어요.
That was Feel So Lucky by Colin Lim.
I bet you'll come around, but don't
And next, one of my favorites. It is one of my favorites, actually.
do what you gotta do. I feel it in my bones like you'll come along now. Baby, you coming through. Do what you gotta do. Take it to the big scene, take it on. Go for hope and glory. Go, go long. Baby, for love, go all for love. We're going for love.
The blast doors are closing in 5, 4, 3,
All for love.
1. We'll see you soon.
Going for love, baby, for love. I bet you'll get it right, but don't get me wrong. Say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say. Go like a satellite, just go like a star now. Say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say. Take it to the big scene, take it on. Go for hope and glory. Go, go long. Baby, for love. Go all for love. We're going for love. For beating hearts off the charts. Love. Go all for love. We're going for love. Baby, going for love. Baby, for love. Take it to the big scene. Take it on. Go for hope and glory. For beating hearts off the charts. Take it to the big scene. Take it on. Go for hope and glory. For beating hearts off the charts. I bet you'll come around, but don't get me wrong. Do what you gotta do. Baby, for love, go all for love. We're going for love. For beating hearts off the charts. Love, go all for love. We're going for love. Baby, going for love. Baby, for love. For beating hearts.
What's in the box?
I don't know.
Well, that's
I'm Sandy,
and I'm John.
and let's open this thing.
This is my Lady Disdain. We got a box. We don't know what's inside. I know 3 things that are inside this box. Anything else?
We're not sure.
Your guess is as good as mine. Now we did. So this is what? What is this? We know what it is.
This is an Only the Brave box from Smart Doll, otherwise known as a Pebble.
Right, because for all we know, it could just contain a pebble.
But we paid 60,000 yen for it.
Right. What do you guys think? Let's talk price here, because I think we kind of suspect what it isn't based on the price alone, right? If it's a doll, normal dolls cost like 52,000 yen.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, it could be a different color doll.
Right. Typically, the blue, the off-color dolls are like another 10,000 or something like that.
But he does say that it might not even be a doll.
Right. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be a Pebble. So I mean, there
Just
could be anything.
Mandalorian armor that Danny, his off, the stuff that he couldn't, like his mistakes or whatever. Chaos Mandalorian armor. That's my bet.
Yeah, that's it. We got it. Ramen.
quite honestly, if we ordered a $60,000 yen or 60,000 yen mystery like care package from Japan from Danny, I'm good.
But can you know how much? That's a lot of ramen. 60,000 yen.
Yeah, well, maybe it's like gourmet ramen. We're probably driving everybody nuts in the chat. Here comes the knife. It's happening. I don't need that much. This is what happens when we record after doing the news. We get a little bit extra punchy.
How are we doing video and sound wise, guys? Because we had to make some things switch over, so I'm assuming it's okay.
Yeah, speaking of which, on the news just now, which we just got done streaming, we did mention that our super chats have a new special animation, and Lee, one of our moderators, was so kind enough to try and trigger it again, and apparently I'd forgotten to set it up on any of the other cameras and scenes other than the main one. I made sure to fix that in the break. I'm so sorry, Lee. Thank you so much for your support. Okay.
We got the bag.
It's a doll bag. Okay, how are we doing this?
Yeah.
Suspense as long as possible, right?
I think so. I think
right.
so.
All right. Doll coming up. And pretty sure it's a doll. I did see a I think some saw something in there. I didn't look. I saw orange. I saw an orange cap.
Right.
But let's. Oh, hey! Lee, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat, Lee. She says second verse, same as the first. So good. All right. So, accessories. I don't want to touch the wig. Or I don't want to touch this yet. I know what's in here. I don't want to look at the wig before we see the doll. Mm-hmm. And in fact, I don't even think I want to look at the tag.
Okay.
Definitely a blue doll. Unless that, how funny would it be if he had like put like an extra bluish bag just to call it, just to mess with people? All right. It's a blue doll.
And she does not, on her sticker, it does not have who she is.
Well, it does up here.
Oh, okay.
Who do we think?
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I mean, we have a lot of the blue dolls.
We do have a lot of blue dolls. So this is a good chance of... But there's been some of the newer releases that we haven't gotten. So some of the last round of dolls, possibly.
We do need a blue body, though. So, I mean, if it's one we already have...
We may be selling a head and keeping the body because we've got some extras. Some of the, the custom heads that Katie has been making.
Oh my God! Magic Durgan says surprise blue future. I would lose my freaking gourd.
I do not think so.
We haven't ever seen future, so I seriously doubt it.
That would be utter insanity. So expectations have now been tamped down. Couldn't possibly be that. All right, let's go top down. Evdom DS, is every pebble the same? Don't know. Probably not.
I think an anime girl.
Huh?
Based on the ears.
Oh, based on the ears, it does look like an anime girl. So, Anime North is a good possibility.
Yep.
We ready?
Yep.
It's a G7
Oh, is it G7?
right there.
Oh, I just see that. Okay. Yep.
So it is semi-real. All right, ready?
Yep.
We'll get up here. Like I need, I wish I had queued up like the epic music or something like that. And it's relentless.
It's relentless. Okay, so we already have her.
She is still very gorgeous. This is your Kanashimi.
Yes.
And so we have a lovely blue body.
Yes. And we will be selling the head.
Yep. What did we end up with? Oh, she's probably got the same hair, right? She is absolutely gorgeous.
She might not have the same hair. We'd have to check. Maybe we end up with a wig that we don't have.
Well, let's bring in the box.
Okay, so I'm gonna take up.
Let's do the wig first.
Okay.
Let's complete her.
Okay, we have this wig. This is not the wig that came with her originally, but it is the random short in the ash,
yeah.
which we now have 2 of those that we need to sell.
Okay. So that will be going.
There is something extra in here. We got 2 pairs.
Christine says, I think this one has different eyes than usual.
Oh yeah, those eyes are different.
Oh, the actual eye. Yeah, all right. Because
The eyes are a different color.
She has amber. Ah!
No, the crack is gold.
Yeah, it's definitely gold. You just got to catch it in the right light. But yeah, she has. All right, let's take a look at those eyes again. I think
She's
they're
got-
just the semi-real grays.
Yeah.
It's not like the bluish gray that's out there.
I do like that color on her, though. You know what? Anime North comes with that color, so that might be why he switched.
Yeah.
But yeah, because this one came with the yellow amber eyes. So.
I think I prefer the gray, because it lets the crack shine more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I may actually switch Kanashimi's eyes up.
You could just switch the head.
No, I'll just keep this a nice brand new head.
I don't know, it's just such a pain in the butt switching eyes sometimes. Yeah, that is gorgeous. I don't see any other real differences. Cool.
So we got 2 pairs of the rubber bases for the shoes so that I can try that out.
Yeah, hopefully sooner. Well,
Excuse me.
I realized that I really didn't need to buy those. Well, the rubber is nice in terms of like how you lay them down. I specifically got them so that she could stay ahead of the issues that I'm dealing with for the 3D printer. But then I realized I need to 3D print the lasts for her to do the shoes anyway. So she's stuck behind me.
I could actually also shove the Warbler pellets into a boot.
Yeah, I suppose. Heel feet.
Heel feet. We got another pair, so we have a couple pairs now.
Yep. Our collection, we were reasonable. We didn't try and get crazy amounts. Every time he's had them, we've tried to get one.
Yeah. I mean, compared to the amount of blue dolls we have, 2 is not really much. And then we have the Cyber Bust in the clear.
I don't know if this. So we have the character of the matriarch for our stories for the Revenant supremacy, our space stories, and I'm not sure if this is her or not. But we know she's gonna be a clear doll, but we shall see.
And then, okay, that's her stand. Oh, and in answer to what we were talking about on the news,
all right, we
got a new card.
We got Liberty.
And extra bonus with the Pebble, the post-apocalyptic damage sweater. It's got the runs in it.
And we don't have this.
We don't.
It's got the runs in it. Got the runs on your sweater. Something seriously wrong.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is very cool.
It's the Matrix. Like that's a Matrix sweater basically.
We put a like get in there. Get in my sweater.
Welcome to the real.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's the same as the one that came in the pink, but I like it better in the gray because it basically just screams the Matrix.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, now you need like the big guns.
yeah.
I think somebody.
This one kind of does too. It's just in better condition.
Yep.
So that's why I put it on her with the cargo, the black shorts.
Yep. Love these. All right.
So that was our Pebble. So yeah, I'm excited to have a body for North. That's cool.
So, I mean, when he does talk about you're going to be disappointed, this is probably the worst, quote unquote, thing that could happen to you, right? You got something you already had.
Right.
And that's the risk you take with the Pebbles. But like we said, for us, I would either just sell this and turn around, especially, I don't know, you'd almost wait. Like wait till blue is done.
Yeah.
And then sell it. But for us, because we've been working on custom characters that are all in like the blue skin tone, the extra body will be very useful for us.
Yeah, and I have like Kanashimi is mine. So Blue Relentless is one of my girls, and as is Anime North and Blue. Mm-hmm. Whose name I'm kind of leaning towards Aurora.
You don't even have a name for North.
Well, I'm kind of, for Blue, I'm kind of leaning towards Aurora because
Okay.
it kind of works.
Yeah.
But those are my girls, so I want them to have bodies. So I don't want to keep stealing bodies from like the kabukis or whatever that we're using for the stories. So it was very cool. It's actually very cool that we got another blue girl before they're all gone. So, yeah, that's awesome.
The part which says sell in 6 months for $5,000 Bitcoin only. Maybe. We shall see. We have a decent collection that I don't know if we'll ever get rid of them necessarily, but when we're done, if we can get through the stories and we actually finish them, that may be something that we start selling at some point.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we keep a couple blue bodies and keep all the heads and sell the bodies or whatever.
Could be. Who knows?
Yeah.
This is cool. Does anybody in the chat have any questions before we sign off? Let's see. Get my keyboard.
Oh, it's funny. Lee says, I'm just over here digging Sandy's Mirai braids. I didn't even make the connection. Yeah, I gave myself anniversary Mirai braids.
That's funny. That I did not even notice that. If you do have questions, make sure you put question in the message. And that way it highlights. Mm-hmm. I am... She is gorgeous. It would have been nice to get... I was really hoping for gray. my guess, I wonder if anyone did get a gray out there, or if this was just his way of getting all the blue, burning through a lot of the blue and having
I
fun.
only saw one spoiler, and it was Blue Relentless, and Barry Wing said that hers was Blue Relentless as well.
Okay, so a lot of Blue Relentless. Mika 7 says, John, where you got your shirt? Sandy, where you got my shirt?
Boxed Lunch.
Ah, makes sense.
If you have the store or boxedlunch.com.
No, you can't. I'll get rid of the... Hey. Pashashkins, I see your question. It's going to get lost, but I will do my best to keep on hold on. Are we keeping the new eyes from Kathy?
I think we have those eyes.
I think we have all the eyes.
So we'll probably just let the whole thing go together as a set.
So BJD Dolphin says the only Pebbles I've seen is Relentless and Blue. So Blue Relentless and Blue Anomaly.
So someone did get Anomaly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shashkin says, where can we see the stories? So we the stories that we're talking about aren't anywhere other than some of the early stuff. What we're working on is is still like in writing phases and things like that, and doing like an actual like series, an episodic series of short, little short
video,
cinematic stories. You can go check out our channel, and you can look for a couple of things. You can look for the Fates to see our steampunk Victorian take on the Greek Fates, which is essentially the first time we really pushed at doing a cinematic story.
That was a collaboration with Magical Girl Kit Kat and Kitten Cat Shop.
And we also have the other thing that I would say, if you want to see sort of the start of these stories, would be the Kabuki unboxing and the Everyday Ray or Everyday Kabuki unboxing.
Yeah, and you did a cinematic introduction. That was one of the first cinematics you did.
Yeah, I mean the Kabuki is just a basic cinematic with her, and it's fun. The Everyday Ray, which was our alternate face up for Kabuki, is sort of a short poem cinematic for the two of the faces. Let's see. Tess says, what is your favorite blue girl that has come out?
That's a tough call. It's between Anime North and it's the Norths basically. It's for me. It's either Kanashimi or North, Anime North.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's Kabuki for me still.
Yeah.
And actually, I've really been digging our blue Kabuki prototype.
Yeah, we have Kabuki, where she still has her red and blue makeup on blue.
Yeah.
Whereas he had switched for the final doll, he switched it to the white and purple.
Yep. Kelly Poplar says, speaking of Kabuki, I want her in gray, and yes, me too.
I want her in gray with like white and black makeup.
Oh yeah,
I think that would be, or white and darker gray, or something like that.
I think she'd still look good with the normal. It is. I did a mock-up on the 39 questions for Danny video on the news
of what she would look like.
I turned Kabuki gray, and left the makeup for the most part, the way it is. But yeah, I like it. No plans right now was his answer. but hopefully, maybe I don't know. I think he feels like she's seen her, like she's had her day, you know. Let's see what else. Barbie Witch asks, objectively best Thanksgiving side dish. Objectively, how? How is that question anything but subjective?
It's pretty subjective. Side dish, okay. I love stuffing. I'm the bad person that will actually go and get the crumbles out of the pan after the turkey that are like in the juice and the fat. Mm-hmm. That is like my favorite stuffing. Like I'm constantly going over and grabbing that stuff out of the pan. That's probably my favorite. Second favorite, I actually love mashed turnip. I know it's kind of strange, but I love turnip.
Yeah, most families don't have turnip that I've ever seen in a, you know, that I've been to. I didn't start really eating turnip and discovering that until, you know, well into my adulthood. Mm-hmm. For me, it's always the classic green bean casserole, and it's got to be like, you know, frozen green beans, canned mushroom soup, and the French fried onions. Like like there's something about that congeals into this gel of just like fattiness, and so good. But because I mean, on the other side, like most of the other dishes I didn't care for. I've never been a huge fan of like sweet potato pie and stuff like that, and like, you know, like sweet potato casserole, because I think sweet potato casserole, where they just make it essentially a pie, like it's just so sweet, like the whole marshmallow on top thing, like it's just dumb.
I mean, and you can't go, I mean, you know, my family is from northern Maine, my family is from potato country, and you just can't go wrong with a really good mashed potato and gravy. I mean, yeah. That's hard to beat.
I mean, I have to say, I can make a from scratch green bean casserole that is really quite good. But there's something about
the easy one,
the highly processed version. Anyway, and maybe it's nostalgia. I don't know. Now we've started a whole war in the chat over green bean casserole, apparently. I'm sorry. I did not realize that like an American classic was a hot take.
Okay, so why don't we let's just bring this back here. If you were to name a smart doll after something around Thanksgiving, what would you name them?
Oh, interesting. Thanksgiving themed. Okay, it doesn't quite work, but the first thing that pops in my head is cornucopia.
That's an interesting name.
But it's like corny. It doesn't shorten very well.
Pia.
Copy. Yeah, no, but that's not quite it. Cornucopia. Cranberry.
Mm-hmm.
I like cranberry. I think that's a cute name. Turkey would be funny. If it were a boy, smart doll, dark meat.
Biscuit.
Biscuit. Now we're just pet naming things.
Okay, so Tempest Stripe's got a question for us.
No. Lee takes it home. Sorry. We'll get back to you. Gratitude.
Oh.
That is, but see, that's the problem there.
That's a Danny name.
That's Danny's name. That is Danny's name of a doll that would come out, and then you'd have to name it something else. I don't know if this is what Linda in the chat is trying to say, but Ambrosia.
That's a great name.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a great name for a smart doll.
Kind of goes with the cornucopia, but it's a much better name than cornucopia.
Tater. Jamie Mattis says Maisie. That actually works.
Yeah,
Yep.
Maisie. That's a good one. Okay, there was a couple other things here. Will the clear vinyl yellow at a different rate than the clear Cortex, or do they have different opacity? I honestly don't know. We don't have clear Cortex. My assumption is these are two different materials. They absolutely should yellow at different rates. They're going to have different chemical reactions. But that's just a guess and no real experience. Let's see. Tess said, sorry for having 2 questions. Yep. Okay. See ya. No, but do you think Future is a good base for an Elsa from Frozen? Is the M1 the better? I want to make everything with M1, but...
I'm gonna quickly look at a picture of Elsa and see if I can. Yeah, are you gonna bring it up?
Yeah,
okay.
let's do.
I vaguely know what she looks like, but I really need to see her.
Okay, this is gonna get a little bit weird because it's gonna do this screen, which is where everything. So it's gonna do. Okay, we can't see the chat while we do this. I apologize. Let's.
So hold your questions for a minute.
No, actually, we'll just do it proper. Okay, so archive.myladiedisdain.com. Okay, who did we want to see?
They asked for Future. I don't see Future myself, but I'm not thinking Future is the right one.
I mean,
but
so here's North. Let's do Elsa Frozen.
maybe with like less of a smirk. I'm gonna still her.
She smirks a lot. All right, let's go to images. Look, everything is smirking.
I'm kind of thinking maybe Perseverance?
That's a good one. They're very round-faced, but that's the style.
She does have freckles. I never noticed that Elsa has freckles.
Yeah, she does. I can't see it there. You can't really see them there, but yeah, I think they're there.
Okay, so let's go back to the sculpts.
All right, so
she's got a soft lower lash line.
Just want to see. I can't know for sure that this is working for you guys, but let's. Why can't I? Let's put her over on the side. What does this do? No, that's not what I wanted. I want bigger. There we go.
Okay, so she has freckles and she does actually have nostrils. Okay, so we are looking more in the semi-real lane. So not Perseverance. The nose is too long and skinny.
Okay, so we're starting with semi-real.
Yeah.
So that's probably from now G7.
But the eyes are so big.
Yeah, I would tend to lean towards but
yeah, that was a candidate though.
I'm just saying, you know,
Future's eyes are a little round.
Yeah. I mean, they're all a little round. Well, I guess. Imagine.
She looks so sweet. Like she has, there's a spunkiness to Elsa that is.
That's it. Knowledge.
London, maybe when she comes out.
It's too round.
That's the candidate.
Oh, right. Ish. You know what we should do? I should add. I got to remember to talk to Baggins Lover about adding we should add a flag for freckles.
Yeah, I think I would probably go semi-real north and get freckles put on her.
Yeah, just freckle her up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to Maine and I guess we can clear that.
I mean, you could make Future work, but she has such a round, sweet look to her face. I definitely think that semi-real north with some freckles would probably be the best that I can see right now.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, nothing exploded while we were gone, so that's good. Go chat. Was there any questions? Can we have a Thanksgiving special, please? I'm not sure. It depends on what that means.
You want us to eat Thanksgiving dinner with you guys or something?
Yeah, I don't know what we
would... musical Thanksgiving special now.
Oh, geez.
With razzleberry gravy.
Yeah, I don't know what we would do for Thanksgiving. I mean, I think we'll probably, do something Thanksgiving-y on the news or whatever.
Yeah.
What was that?
I got something in my eye.
She looked at me like
my
this,
eyes got...
and then she started darting her eye to the left, like, don't say anything.
I had something in my eye.
Wait, no, don't look at them. They're watching us.
Barbie Witch says Chewie has to get home for Life Day.
Oh God. You need to make an Ewok Kigurumi.
I've been saying, if Danny ever does Smart Doll clothes, there has to be an Ewok Kigurumi. It's just got to happen.
I think right. Oh, for a Star Wars clothes. Yeah.
Is that what I
think you just said Smart Doll clothes, but yeah, I got you. Maybe set up some of the girls for a Thanksgiving feast as a pre-recorded video.
With May May getting in some trouble.
Yeah, I mean we could. There's honestly not enough time. For something like that. I think it's a cool idea, maybe for next year, maybe for the holidays as we get closer into like Christmas for us.
Yeah, I think Christmas, like right up on Christmas, we might be able to pull something together, or for New Year's.
I think it would be fun to do like a Smart Doll Yule like fire thing, like one of those hour-long videos.
You want to watch our Smart Doll collection all day on your TV?
Just like, put in just various changes throughout the day.
We could just you just leave it streaming and just come in this room every once in a while and change something.
I suppose. I was thinking more of a pre-made thing that we would publish, like not a pre-made, but we would edit something together so that they then move.
Mm-hmm.
But
making mugs for Smart Doll lovers.
We could do turn our Christmas tree into like a Smart Doll diorama with like them doing various things throughout the tree, and then just set the camera to do a really slow pan.
I wanted to do that last year. I wanted to have the girls decorating the Christmas tree. That was, but last year, I think the major thing that we did was we had a New Year's, we played games, like Jackbox games on New Year's
for New
Eve.
Year's. We got to do one of those again. Maybe we can do a Thanksgiving
something
hangout.
For people that are going to be around. For people that are not.
We don't have to do it on there, but we can do a, because that way, like, I like the New Year's one. Like, as a fun New Year's Eve, like, spend New Year's Eve together.
Mm-hmm.
But we could maybe do instead of doing, like, also a holiday one, we could do just a Thanksgiving and make it just like a court feast sort of thing.
Yeah.
Bring your favorite snacks and play some games, kind of, big old slumber party kind of thing. Anyway, now we're just having fun and being stupid. An
apron pattern tutorial for Thanksgiving or a Discord sewing circle. Yeah, an apron pattern's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Making an apron for Smart Doll. Yeah, that's actually not a complicated piece. We could do that.
I would love. Again, these are just stupid things, and I have more important, like the stories and things and Batgirl, more important things to get done. But I think it would be fun to do like a Smart Doll cooking show. Like
you're gonna cook a Smart Doll?
Yeah, like Mirai as Martha Stewart, good stuff. Maybe someday when, I don't know. I was like, the bigger we get, the busier we get. So it's gonna get harder and harder. But
and we have a few personal things to take care of over these next 2 months. So
yeah, we will. But we will be focusing on the Discord community more.
We may be able to take pictures of the dolls on our new deck.
Oh my God!
It's finally getting done.
For anybody it's been like we started getting a new deck 6 months before the pandemic started. Then years later, after one place went bankrupt and nobody else would actually even like come look at it, we finally got somebody to do it. So, not the best time to do it, but it is what it is. We are finally getting our deck back.
Yeah. Anyways, that's enough of our ramblings.
So if you've enjoyed being with us and you're still actually here, you've probably already liked this video. We appreciate all the support from all of you each week. And Lee, just another call out. Thank you so much for the super chats.
And you all got to see the little animation of me going.
Yeah. So we really appreciate the support, and we will see you. Well, you know what? We'll see you in the Discord.
Bye.
Bye.